What's up, Pensole? My name is Zia Ahmad. I'm currently a product design student at Academy Art University, San Francisco. I'm really hoping to get into the footwear design industry. That's just my passion and what I've always been about. So when asked, what is your favorite Adidas shoe of all time, it was a really challenging question for me, and a very personal one too. I take it very seriously, and I wanted to put a lot of reflection and thought and just come up with the best overall answer that's tailored to me. So what I did before I even started looking through my closet and talking to my friends and getting online was to come up with 5 basic criteria for what I personally felt like really embodied a great sneaker, in my opinion. It was 1, attention to detail, and that's like design language, storytelling, collaborations. Just, can you use the right materials and the right seams and the right lines to really convey an idea and tell a story and just make a statement. 2, game-changing ability. It's like the iPhone did for the handheld industry. What can we do in footwear to really change or sort of revolutionize the way that it's heading? Not necessarily to actually do it, but just the ability or the potential to change things from there on out. 3, social context. From a pop culture or from a contemporary perspective, like what Jordan did with Nike or what Run DMC did with Adidas. 4, technological aspects. Last but not least, wow factor. Just sort of, providing a visceral reaction to the audience, or something that sparks discussion or interest. Just something that you're gonna take a stand on. And I think that's what good art really does. And I personally don't think that footwear isn't art. It is. It's art that you wear. It's art in a 3-dimensional perspective. So there's my 5 criteria, and then I sort of went through some of my favorite shoes and compared them and saw how they stacked up. So first we have the Adidas Shell Toe. Great social context. They were endorsed by Run DMC. Were a great mesh between hip hop and sort of sneakers. But it wasn't meeting up on the technological aspect level. I looked at some of the Jeremy Scott stuff. Fantastic attention to detail. Not the best from a technological aspect. So again, I sort of put those back. Then I started looking at really technologically advanced stuff like the Y3 stuff, the SLVR stuff. They were just doing really great things with taking the ideas of just looking to the future and just bringing it into contemporary footwear. But then again, from a technological aspect, it was fantastic. It didn't really match on a social context. So without further ado, I'm sure you're like, Zia, okay, where are we going with this? And I just had to take it back old school, man. The Adidas Kobe 2, just a fantastic sneaker. Great attention to detail. You've got the reference back to the Adidas Shell Toe with the lines in the front, and you've also got the Kobe face profile logo in the back. Just really, just really unique touches, and you can really tell the storytelling. You see the Audi inspiration here. It's just really clear and just a great fresh design. Game-changing ability. It might not have changed the game the way that the designers assumed that it would have, but the ability, the potential is definitely here. It's just something really unique and different. Social context, Kobe Bryant, high-profile player, was wearing these for a season. It was just a very sort of prolific, high-profile shoe. Technological aspects, the way that the molded plastic is sort of like really just sort of streamlined along these edges, and they managed to hide all these seams and the inner lining and stuff. It's just a really well put together shoe. Last but not least, man, the wow factor. This is gonna elicit a visceral response, a visceral reaction from anyone who holds it, from anyone who sees it. You're gonna have an opinion. It's just gonna spark discussion. It's gonna spark debate. You're gonna love it. You're gonna hate it. You're just gonna have something to say about it. And like I said before, man, that's what good art is all about. It's all about making a statement. It's all about taking chances and putting something out there, and just seeing what happens. So yeah, man, this is without a doubt, probably one of the greatest sneakers of all time. Adidas Kobe 2.